What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday. Cheers in chat. I wanted to tell everybody that last week, Retro Ralph and I were going to stream on the 21st of April, but I had a catastrophic computer disaster. Long story short, I apologize about last week, but without any delay, I want to bring in a special guest. We're bringing in a very good friend of mine. He has become a real special person in the arcade community, in the pinball community. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. It's Retro Ralph, baby.
Jeff, what's going on?
What's up, Ralph?
We did it. We're back.
We did it. So, yeah, very excited to have you, Ralph. Like I said, everybody, he's become a very good friend of mine. Not just in the hobby, but we talk all the time about stuff. So I know Ralph's Phoenix Suns is playing tonight, so I want to thank Ralph for joining us tonight.
And we were talking today. We were working through an issue I was having today with my NARC. So we're always talking about stuff.
Always talking about stuff. But everybody in chat, please fill the chat up. Right now I thought we would open the floor to questions. I actually got the chat working. So literally I can click on, look who it is. Ralph, you know who Mousy is, don't you?
Yeah.
It's our friend Everett. Everett, just go back to Everett, dude. Come on. We're not going to kick you out of here.
He's always in disguise.
Yeah. So Pucker Chucker, Ralph in the house. Yep, Ralph's in the house. So everybody, like I was telling Ralph, we've got a really cool program tonight. We're going to run an hour. Right, Ralph? I think we're going to get an hour in. We got a bunch of cool segments, and we got a lot of fun chat and everything else. So right now, Ralph, I want to introduce our game of the week. And
all right,
let me punch it up. So our game of the week, I pray this works. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Xevious. It's the 1982 classic game Xevious. So is Todd out there in chat tonight? I think Todd's out there. Yeah. Oh, wait, he just put a comment out there. Also known as Wreck-It Ralph.
Look, we got it up. It's working.
We got it working. Everybody, right now, before we kick it off into playing a game, I want to bring up Ralph, I'm going to bring up some game information, and you can chime in too. So here we go. Here's a little facts about Xevious. So number one, this game was released by Namco in Japan, December of 1982. It was licensed by Atari and released in North America, February of 1983. Factoid number two. This game, we uncovered some really cool facts about Xevious. This game was created to rival the success of Konami's Scramble. Todd Tuckey, did you know that?
He knew it.
He knew it. Todd knows that. Ralph, here's another one. Boom. The music from this game was also used during the video game show Starcade. So I don't know how many people out there remember Starcade.
Yes,
Starcade. Epic game, or it's a phenomenal game show. I used to be able to watch it on Ralph, TBS, Ted Turner, number 17, in Dayton, Ohio. Yeah. And
you could get it with the bunny ears. You could watch it with the bunny ears. You didn't need cable for that,
right? That's right. So, Ralph, this is our last factoid before we go to a game. So, according to the information we uncovered, 5,295 units of this game was produced, which is, I don't know, Todd, what do you think? Is that a low number or a high number? That's kind of a low number for a correct. What do you think, Ralph? I think that is a low number.
It seems kind of low. You want to know something else? Do you want to know another factoid?
I do. I want to know another factoid.
It was on over 14 different ports of this game to different platforms, between the Apple II, the Commodore 64, the ZX Spectrum. They had a mobile phone version, Xbox 360. This thing was on everything.
And I've heard a lot of collectors say they like this game. They either love this game or hate it. I love this game. I absolutely love this game, Ralph. Ralph,
it's a fun game.
So right now, everybody, I'm looking at two different cameras. Happy Thursday. Ralph, while I play a game of Xevious, and I want to share with everybody. This does have the high score save kit in it. So I actually got that one from Arcade Shop. I use Arcade Shop, and then I use highscoresaves.com to get my high score save stuff.
Awesome.
But you got to have a high score save kit, Ralph.
Yeah, you know, those guys are going to be at the ZapCon conference, so I get to meet them. I have never met them, so.
I think they're fantastic. I think so far I've got 12 games in here that have high score saves either from them or from Arcade Shop, maybe more.
Yeah.
Ralph, right now what I'm going to do is play a game, and while I do that, I want to invite you to answer people in chat.
All right.
And then, you know, like I said, we got a couple other segments going down here. Can everybody hear the audio for Xevious?
Yeah, you could probably bring it down just a little, a hair.
Is it a little too loud?
It's pretty loud. Yeah, you can bring it down a little bit.
Hold on. Hold on. Oh my gosh, Ralph, can I do it? Oh, how's that? Is that better?
I think so. Yeah, I think it is.
I don't have this one. I don't have the audio piped right in because Atari, this has 2 speakers in it. And I didn't have a chance. Well, there you go. How about that?
Jeff, you're distracted. You gotta get in the game, man. You're gonna die if you don't get in the game.
That's right, Ralph. My high score is 75,000 on this game.
Here's Jeff. He's going in hot. He definitely is more of a and he died right out of the gate. I think he's distracted.
We're on a delay. We're on a tape delay.
I think the pressure of the cameras and the fact that he knows Todd's watching is affecting his gameplay, but maybe he's gonna recover. Let's see.
Now, Ralph.
So he's coming in hot. He likes to stay up where the action is. He's not hanging back. He's not afraid to go in.
So question to Ralph. Can you tell just by if you can see on the video game, there's something that's not original on this cabinet. Everything on the game is pretty original except one item. Is anyone in chat can pay
I'm gonna guess, but
attention?
Am I not allowed to participate?
No, 100%. What do you think?
Okay. I think, well, I see something that you modified. It looks like maybe you put, I don't remember that panel above your hands being lit up, but it looks like it's lit up very bright.
It was always lit up. I add an LED to that, though. I lit it up just because the artwork on it's so beautiful.
Well, that was my guess that he lit that up. I didn't know that was lit up.
Anybody in chat? So. Hey, Nick. I see Nick out there, the birthday boy. I hear Nick was in Chicago.
Well, you're trying to get. All right, so Jeff is going back in. He's bombed a base on the ground. He's coming in hot. He likes to really go in where the action is. You're very daredevil.
I'm aggressive.
Play, Jeff. You're very aggressive, Xevious player. Extremely aggressive.
I'll try to blow up the ship.
All right. Well, Jeff is getting he's getting overconfident, maybe, I think, but
there's a secret. There's a little secret here. It's the next after the next river. You get past. There's a little secret.
All right. Jessica. Ooh, that was very, very close right there. Ooh, I don't know. All right, he's passing the river and he's being shot in all directions, but he's completely avoiding everything somehow. I don't know how.
So there's a secret right here. If you hit it, it's the. Oh shoot!
All right, he missed the secret, I think.
There's a secret on that one. It won't get back to it. If you hit that, you get an extra guy, but it moves you past it once you get to that secret. There's a little thing that pops up.
Does anybody in the chat? Oh, no, and Jeff got taken out. Oh, and he was doing so good.
And like I said, everybody, me and Ralph are on just a tiny delay. So.
All right, so Jeff, I don't have any guesses of what this thing is on the cabinet that's modified. I'm going to ask it again. So, guys, in the chat, does anybody know what Jeff modified on this cabinet? Because I actually don't know. I guessed and I guessed wrong. I said it was the lit up panel. Oh boy, Jeff.
You're close though, Ralph, and you're close in that area. It's the joystick.
This is really running off a Raspberry Pi.
It's the joystick.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Ralph. No.
Oh no.
No.
Jeff. Oh.
I'm using a micro switch, an 8-way on this one. Actually, I have to put the original. I got to put the Wicco one back. It's got a Wicco joystick on the original game, but this one.
All right, so I don't know if anybody caught that because I think it was hard to hear you. So basically, you changed the joystick to an 8-way joystick that's not the Wicco, not the original Wicco joystick. Why did you do that, though?
Just because at the time I didn't have an extra Wicco stick.
Oh, okay.
And I haven't revisited that.
I get that. You're doing pretty good right now, I gotta say. I'm impressed. Jeff is avoiding obstacles. like crazy. It's great. He's being shot from all directions, and it doesn't even matter. He plays very aggressively. If you notice, he hangs out by the top of the screen. He doesn't even care.
And Ralph, that's good and bad though.
Well, you're aggressive. It's good. He's, it is risky, but it's paying off so far. Oh my gosh, I don't know how you're gonna make it through this section. There's gunfire everywhere, Jeff. Oh no.
Oh.
I don't know, buddy. Ooh, oh God. Oh no, he made it. I never thought he would have made that. I thought that was for sure his demise right there, but he somehow made it.
So Ralph, in chat, has anyone played the other versions of Xevious, the Xevious 3D, and then there's also the Super Xevious? Oh.
I don't know. I before this. I think we're delayed because I missed you. Did you just die?
I just got whacked.
Oh no, I'm watching
I got whacked,
late,
everybody.
so I don't see it yet. Oh no.
Well.
Oh, Jeff.
Well.
No, it was a good run. It was a good run.
It was a good run. Now listen, we will come back. We'll do a second game of this later in the show. Good. But Retro Ralph, right now, I want to cut over to a segment.
Okay.
You know what time it is? It's called Picture of the Week. You're in this one again.
Oh, I am?
You're in this one.
Don't tell Todd that. Don't tell Todd that. He'll get jealous.
Todd's part of it. I'm actually unloading a lot of these pictures from the expo. So this is another. Let me make sure I load it up.
Okay.
Here we go.
To see it.
All right, everybody. This is April 28th, 2022 Picture of the Week. And it is. Who do you think it is? Dude, it's Tim and Tom Roth. I want to give a shout out to Timmy and Tommy. They are the most generous dudes out there in the communities, in the pinball community. They're so fun to hang out with. If you ever get a chance to meet Timmy and Tom, I would highly recommend it. These guys are so fun. And on that note, Ralph, I have a clip, dude.
Oh, really?
I have a clip.
Cool.
So everybody, enjoy this clip from the Pinball Expo.
You guys having a good time at the show?
Oh, look who it is! It's Wreck-It Ralph. Look.
No.
I do know you from the channel. I've seen your Wreck-It Ralph channel.
It's Retro Ralph.
It's Wreck-It Ralph.
No, guys.
Yes, it is. Come on, man.
No, it's retro.
Then why do you have your face on a Wreck-It Ralph? Aren't you Wreck-It Ralph?
Well, no. I mean that it is that I do have it like that, but it's Retro Ralph.
No.
It's not.
It's Wreck-It Ralph.
It's Retro Ralph.
Definitely not.
You guys
Wreck-It Ralph.
It's Retro Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Retro Ralph.
No, Wreck-It.
It's Retro.
All right, Ralph. So I want to share this. Please go to facebook.com, check out Twins Arcade on Facebook, and also check them out on YouTube. Timmy and Tommy are they're so nice. They're like bulls in the china shop, baby. You know, you see them coming, you better be ready because they're coming to get you.
They lifted me up like I weighed about 2 pounds. I was like, I got off the ground so fast, Jeff. I was a rag doll.
Ralph, and you got to, like I said, I want to share this. That video was part of a really wonderful experience we had. We had Todd, we had the twins, we had Ralph, we had Mason, who shot that. He shot that sequence. Mason's incredibly talented, so check Mason out. And we also had Carrie Hardy. And other people too. I think Jillian was hanging out there with us for some things, but Doc Mack gave us the full treatment that weekend.
Oh my gosh, Jeff, that was honestly. I know we were there for the Pinball Expo, but it stole the show. It was so epic that experience with everyone. It felt really cool. It was just a really cool thing because some of us didn't know each other, and we got to know each other through these experiences at Gallop and Goes. It was so awesome. That is by far my highlight of the past year and a half or so. It was awesome.
I think that is we kind of touched on that, Ralph, in my first broadcast, but I cannot stress that enough. It's so fun to go to these shows. You really form some really great bonds with everybody and you have a lot of fun. They go so fast. It's so fast that
And I learned that you get up really early. I
get up early.
We had connecting rooms where there was a door in between, and I'm like, it'd be like 5:30. Are you guys ready? I'm like, Jeff.
Hello.
I'm sleeping. What are you doing?
Ralph.
I was like, does Todd get up this early? There's no way Todd's up right now.
I
Maybe.
think Todd might have been up. And then
He was at, yeah, I don't know.
Todd says we could start Randy Senna as Retro Randy. Ralph, what's your thoughts on that? I don't know.
Retro Randy.
Retro Randy. Retro Randy. Oh, so Ralph, real quick. So in honor of Timmy and Tom, like I said, please check them out. I'm going to give them the double shot of the week. So they get their double shot, Ralph, of picture of the week. So like I said, Timmy and Tommy, super great guys. They really love the hobby. I can't say enough great things about these guys. So that, everybody, is the picture of the week segment. And okay, now Ralph, before I cut to the next one,
Yeah.
I've come up with another segment. I think you're going to like this. So Ralph's been streaming for a long time. Everybody knows that. It's so tough in chat to see, like sometimes you miss chat, right? So
It's tough.
I got a new segment. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. This next segment, everybody, is called The Lost Chat. So what I'm going to do with these segments, I'm going to bring up something I missed, this is word for word, a chat that we missed that we'll start a little discussion. So the first one, Ralph, was from Carlos Fields. He says, "Hey Jeff, how's Billy Bear and what's the other one's name?" Carlos was talking about, we have little Jamar, a kitty we rescued, and we also rescued Billy Bear a couple years ago. They appear on my channel. Billy Bear found a home through one of Trisha's friends, and then little Jamar has a home now with Trisha's niece. So my golden retriever he gets stressed out, so we have to find these amazing kitty cats homes, but we do save them. So that, and we love our animals out here. Ralph knows that.
Oh my gosh, I had so fun with your dogs when we were there. They were awesome.
It's just when you're out here in the country, you rescue animals, and we're all about that. Ralph?
Jeff, I don't remember which dog it was, but maybe it was Jack. It's Jack, right?
Yeah, my golden.
Maybe I think he was on the. I think he wanted to eat, and he took his bowl, and he went on the couch, and he hung his bowl over the couch, and then he just dropped it, and it was so funny. I don't know why, it was the way he did it. It was hilarious.
Every morning he does that, Ralph. If he was staying with you, Ralph, yeah, he gets his bowl, and he's letting you know it's time to eat.
It was so funny because I'm like, well, I guess he wants to eat.
It's time to eat, everybody. Okay, Ralph.
Oh, it was awesome.
Here's the next one. So Mike McGann says, "What is the hardest part about maintaining your collection?" Ralph kind of said it in the chat. It's hands down the monitors. Hands down.
Yep.
I struggle with it. I have there's a really great friend of mine in the arcade community, Mike Bear. He is a genius with monitors. I'm not going to lie. I send stuff to Mike Bear a lot. Warren, my good friend Warren, knows that. And then me and my friend Scott have a connection here in Columbus where we get monitors, 19-inch monitors from gambling machines that they transitioned them out. They're like arcade 19-inch Vision Pros, they're Cortex. So we get those 19 inches. We hoard them just so you got to have them, right,
Yeah.
Ralph?
I have literally 4. At one point, I needed 19-inch monitors, and then all of a sudden, a whole bunch of them showed up. So I bought as many as I could. So I have 4 spares right now.
You just have to. I mean, you'd have to. And later on, we got that in our topic later about that. But it's very difficult to keep these monitors going, and it's hard to. It's time consuming to fix them. Sometimes it doesn't. I'm a 50-50 with fixing monitors. It's tough. So DK Mikey said, Mike Bear's great. He fixed my Gorf monitor.
That's awesome.
Yeah, DK Mikey, I wonder, did you get that Gorf from Mike Bear? That's the question of the day. Because if you did, that was mine.
Isn't that so cool how the parts all change hands?
It's how the community works. Okay, wait. Let me take a drink. That's a drink take, Ralph. Okay, and here's our last Lost Chat. What's up, Stringer Films? He's a good dude. So Denny K, this is I'm kind of cooking the books here with this one. Denny K asked last time, he goes, how often are you going to stream? I'm going to do my best to stream every Thursday at 9 p.m., you know, with guests, without guests. Next week, I think I'm going to stream Tempest. I don't know if anyone's actually, I don't think anyone out there, I might be wrong, I don't think anyone out there has actually done a live direct capture of a Atari Color Vector. So I'm going to do Tempest for everybody.
You know what's awesome about Tempest, Jeff? There's so many cool. You could talk about all the additional Tempest games that came after it too. There's so many of them, and some of them are actually really cool. Like some of the modern ones are pretty neat.
I wanted, like, I think that you're right, Ralph. I think that Tempest is just a classic.
So good.
That one's so hard to keep running. A lot of reasons, like Todd will tell you, Tempest just has a lot of flaws to it with the color vectors, and then this the way that logo expands out. It does a lot of damage to the. Hey, Twins Arcade's out there, everybody.
Yeah, they're in there. Hey,
dude,
what's up, Twins Arcade?
Yeah, Timmy and Tommy. Yeah, you were mentioned, dude. You were the picture of the week.
Do you remember, speaking of Tempest really quick, do you remember there was a John's Arcade episode where they featured some new Tempest FPGA board that was supposed to come out? And I don't know if it ever did.
It did. I don't.
Did it come out?
I saw it. It's got Major Havoc. It's got Omega Race on it. Yeah, I'd like to check that out.
Is it actually out? Like you can buy it?
I think so. If anyone in chat knows what Ralph's talking about, let us know, because that is definitely worthy of. I wouldn't mind having that.
Jeff, I had installed additional fans and all sorts of stuff, crazy stuff in my Tempest when I had it, because I did not want that thing to die. I was sucking hot air out of that thing, and it was just, yeah. I was always nervous when I played my Tempest, because like, it's gonna die. No, I don't know. It was just very temperamental.
Ralph, I think you made a good move by selling it, because I can tell you this: I've had a Tempest in my collection since 2002. That one, the one I have now, it's been broken 4 times, full tilt. And the last one, the boards went down. My friend Chad here in Columbus actually helped me out on that one. That's a nightmare. But man, it's such a great game. It's such a classic.
You had a really cool, I don't remember if it was a video on your channel or if you showed me when I was there, that really cool solution that you can't get anymore, that VGA
wait,
solution.
Wait, stay right there. Let me cut over, Ralph, while you're talking to everybody, let me cut over to the guest dash. Wait, I'll get it. I've got it right over there. Stay right there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I can't remember, guys, if this was when I was visiting Jeff for Chasing Nostalgia, but he showed me this solution. It's like a VGA solution for Tempest if you can't put a vector monitor in, and it looked pretty cool. He showed it to me.
There it is, you guys. This is called the Vector Vga Adapter. I bought this a long time ago. This thing is amazing, actually. It's made by a company here in Ohio. And if your game goes down, it actually lets you play. There it shows it right there. It shows what games it plays. It doesn't do Star Wars, although I've never tested it in Star Wars. It says it works with Tempest, Space Duel, Gravatar, Black Widow, and Quantum. So I keep this handy because
And it's cool, right? Because you feed it you directly feed it the RGB signal, right from the front.
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Yeah, that's cool.
You do that, and then you can feed it to like an LCD monitor. And then they're in the late 1900s or 1999s. I want to say Vector Chad. I want to say that Wells Garner made a arcade version of a VGA monitor. So I have 3 or 4 of them here. So it's an arcade monitor. It's not a computer monitor. It's an arcade monitor that uses this input. So
yeah, that's cool.
It's not bad. It was short-lived. Man, catching up on some chat, Retro Ralph. Let me go. Let's have a little fun with the chat. What do you say?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Let me cut over.
It's pretty active.
It's very active. So Timmy and Tom, these guys, anyone here going to be at the Allentown Pin Fest? Come get a Twins Arcade trading card from the Walter Day collection. Hands down. Let's see. Who else we got? Arcade Eric's in the house. Hard to find. What's hard to find?
I saw
I must have
Arcade.
missed
I
that.
saw Arcade Eric when I was out in Illinois at Galloping Ghost. He stopped in. He actually, this is really funny. So he took his wife to dinner somewhere close to Galloping Ghost so he could come and say hi. So I think she's like, oh, and by the way, but he didn't stay for too long. But he popped in and said hello, which Nick and I were pretty excited to see him. He's a really good guy, and he helped me get my Cinestar. So props to Arcade Eric. Yeah, I wouldn't
Cheers,
have got
Arcade
that Cinestar
Eric.
if it wasn't for him. So
Now, Ralph, in chat, RetroPug, I don't know if anyone knows my good friend Scott. His collection's off the chart. He's got his arcade collections, but that's Bogey, his puppy dog, Bogey. So, like RetroPug, Scott, his collection's amazing.
hey, I want to say thank you to Tim. He said happy birthday, belated birthday, or happy birthday again. So thanks, Tim. I appreciate it, buddy.
There it is,
and if
buddy.
you were here earlier, your face was all over the show in the beginning. So
I think that what's cool about doing the live feeds is, I see some good feeds here. So DK Mikey 77 says he's going to Allentown. So please, DK Mikey, look up the twins. Okay, Stringer Films. Stringer's awesome. How's it going, Stringer? I love the Mac. Hey, I love the Macvision Tri-Syncs. Those are really cool. Those are kind of hard to get. Luke Tipple. Who are the Bengals going to draft? I don't know. Oh,
dude,
go wait.
Arcade Eric says he's working on the sit-down Cinestar.
Uh-oh.
You mean you're trying to find me one? Oh my gosh, don't do that, because I'll buy it and Kim will kill me. No.
No, wait.
I want it, though.
I saw something in chat about somebody that's going to be, okay, let me bring this up. Richie Knuckles, I know I got to adjust it. The Twins said Richie Knuckles will be at Pinfest also. Did you see he announced 2 new arcades opening? One can hold like 200 games. So we really need to get a hold of Richie Knuckles and talk about all the stuff he's been like very quiet over the years, right, Ralph? And then all of a sudden, he's back in the arcade news again. Wait, there was something else hiding out there. I'm also in higher, Dryer Lint 17. Way to go. Man, I am way behind. Dragon Gamer, I will find one,
He says he's
Ralph.
going to find us. Dragon Gamer has some very rare games. Jeff, you ever heard of this game called Savage Quest?
No.
It's like a cockpit. You get in it, and the objective of the game is you're a dinosaur and you're eating people. That's actually the premise of the game. You're eating people. But it's a very like obscure game. And then there's another one called Night Stalkers, I think, I don't know if you know that one.
Is it the Intellivision kind of version of Night Stalker? There was an Intellivision game that labeled Night Stalker.
I think that's what it was called, but it's like it has a cockpit, and inside it, it's like a racing game kind of, but you're shooting things, and there's lights that simulate speed. They like fly by you. It's really cool. But he's got one of those. He's kind of prides himself on getting like rare and kind of more obscure titles. It's pretty cool.
So Ralph, Nick wants to buy your Cinestar. Wait. Encore's Arcade. I have a Savage Quest empty cab in Chicago. Anyone interested?
Oh, Dragon Gamer.
So everybody, Dragon Gamer, Encore Eric. And like I said, after this show's over, this will be in feed. Maybe you guys can connect.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
What's the name of the dinosaur eating game?
Savage Quest.
Savage Quest.
I've never played it, by the way, because it's always down at Galloping Ghost. It must be a hard game to stay running because it's always down when I go there. I mean, I've only been there twice, but it's been down both times.
Serial Killers does remember the Intellivision Night Stalker game. Yeah, like I said, this channel's dedicated to everything. Pinball, video games, consoles. We love it all. It looks like
it's Night Striker. I think I had it wrong. It's Night Striker.
Night Striker. Gaming.
Yeah.
Yep. Dragon says it's Night.
Run.
Coward.
Retro
Pug says cool. Okay, Ralph, I think you know what it's time for. I'm going to go back and play another game.
All right, let's do it. I'll try my best to commentate.
You're doing awesome. So we're going back to the game dash. I hope everybody's having a great night, and thank you. Please tune in again, but thank you for tuning in tonight. So, Sir Todd.
Jeff, are you?
Yeah.
Are you going to continue your aggressive strategy
Oh,
with
yeah.
Xevious, or are you going to switch it up? Okay, so that's
Okay.
always your strategy.
The first one I just wanted to mess around a little bit, but this one I'm going to try to beat my high score live. Now, not that that's some big accomplishment, but that will include knocking out the mothership. You got to
Jeff,
beat the
this show's
mothership.
only an hour. Are you going to have time for that?
Do we have to? Yeah, we got time, Ralph. These games don't last long.
I'm kidding.
Ralph, TNT. So I want to give Sir Todd has been a huge supporter of this channel and everybody else out there in the arcade and pinball world. I want to give a shout out to Sir Todd. He's in chat. Great sound, great picture, poorly made, a disaster.
I wonder if
Todd.
he's talking about Savage Quest.
Oh,
when he
yes,
said
he
that.
is. He is.
Maybe, yeah.
The Twins Arcade likes the live stream. Tim and Tom, thank you for stopping by, dudes.
Yeah, thanks, guys. And everyone.
Thanks, everybody. Okay, Ralph, it's time, dude.
All right, let's do it.
Wait. Okay, everybody, real quick, before we go, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around again. Here I go again. I want to share something with everybody. I want to show you my cabinet. I put a video together real quick, just an overview of what my cabinet looks like. So if you can see on the screen, Xevious is a really beautiful cabinet. The artwork on it's fantastic.
Really is.
See that little lighted area there? That is amazing what Atari came up with. The artwork that they came up with for games was, I think, probably some of the best. The artwork on my game's really good. This old game hooked me up with a new overlay. These are overlay marquees. That's one thing I don't like about these overlay marquees is they crack quickly. So some of the games in that era where the Millipede had the overlay marquee, Star Wars had the overlay marquee. Robbie,
that side art looks good.
it's beautiful. I got this from my very good friend Warren. He actually works with Bob Cunningham, so check out Warren, as is Arcades. Warren knows his stuff. But yeah, this game is really cool.
Jeff, I feel like next time you do this, when you do the picture flyover, I need to try to impersonate the voice on Starcade. You know how he's like,
Yes.
Xevious, the top-down
Yeah.
shooter. Yeah, we're gonna have
Today-
to. Can we do that without
Yeah.
copyright? Because that's
We
can do that,
we
right?
can do that because it's got the
Let's
Xevious
borrow the music.
Ralph, today
Yeah, let's do
on Starcade,
Yeah.
today on Starcade, we're giving away a swimmer.
We're giving away a Commodore 64.
They always gave away games that you didn't necessarily want. I don't know. Maybe you want Swimmer.
They gave out a Cinestar once.
Give me
so
a
that was
Donkey
good
Kong,
one.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ralph, I'm going to do it. I'm going to play a game, and I'm going to let you take charge of the chat and everything
Okay,
else.
Let's go.
All right, everybody.
Jeff, just lower down the music just a tiny bit again.
Is it still loud? Oh, no.
It's okay right now. All right, Jeff's going back in. He's again with his very aggressive gameplay. We'll see what he can pull off. He's smashing those buttons. You better have some fresh buttons in that thing.
I got fresh buttons,
smacking on them
Ralph.
pretty hard.
I got fresh buttons.
Okay. All right. So far, so good, Jeff.
One good thing about like the hobby, I think a lot of people are just big into the collecting part of it, but my family and friends are all from the 80s also, so having these games work and play is a must.
So Jeff, Twins Arcade made a suggestion, and you and I was talking about doing this. He said you guys should do head-to-head gameplay during a live stream, and I think we're gonna try to figure out how to do that, right? So
we are, and we've had some success with this stream, so we think we can pull it off.
I would love, Jeff, one game that would be really fun to do together, since we both own it, it'd be Baby Pack.
Yes, we got to do a Baby Pack. The Baby Pack
That would be
off.
really fun. A pack off.
Well, and
sure.
Retro Ralph and I have a lot of common games, so he's got the Galaga Miss Pack reunion game.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a lot of other things. He's got Road Blasters. We're definitely going to do a Road Blasters. And me and Ralph will do the Red Cup Challenge. So we'll have
there's drinking involved in
There's
this,
drinking.
then.
You got to do. Oh, man, you distracted me, Ralph.
Oh, dude.
You distracted me, man.
No. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Jeff.
No, it's okay.
I was just
I
trying
blame.
to talk with you.
I have no excuse.
I didn't mean to distract
No,
you.
it's okay, dude.
You got it. Just
This
focus,
game's
Jeff.
brutal, actually. It's not. It might look like your mild-mannered, great game, but it just isn't.
Jeff, I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Real quick. Do you know if I said this game is a shmup, would you know what that meant?
Yeah, it's a scrolling game.
No, shoot 'em up. That's
Oh.
like the cool kids call these types of games shmups. I wonder if Todd knows that.
I
Todd,
don't
if
know.
you're out there, do you know what a shmup is? Well,
Todd
you do
better
now,
be
I
out
just
there
told
because
you.
he's going to be. I got a video. Sir Todd sent me a video. So later in this broadcast, we have a special video for everybody from Sir Todd.
Oh, that's awesome. See,
Ralph.
I didn't know that shoot 'em ups were called shmups. I learned that a
would-
little later.
Here's a question for you, Ralph, and everybody in chat. Would Moon Patrol be considered a shmup? See, I didn't get
No,
that bonus
I
thing
don't
there.
think so, because I think most shmups would have to be like top-down shooters. I think.
What
right?
about Scramble?
Maybe. I don't really know. Oh, Todd said he didn't know what that was. See, Todd, we're making
Ooh.
everyone.
See-
We're trying to make everyone hip and cool.
No.
Like so we can talk to the young kids.
Ralph, you know what it is? It's just Todd and I are showing our age.
No, not shmep. No, not
Shmup.
Shmup. Shmup. It's stupid. Hey, look, I didn't make it up. I don't even really like it.
You know
but
where
is
I
what
heard
it
it? I heard it once on John's Arcade. I did.
is. Oh, actually, Jeff, there's another. Twins Arcade brought up something interesting. This
Yes.
is a genre of games called cute-em-ups. Do you know that?
No.
Yeah, so it's like the anime. I think it's like anime characters that look kind of cute, so they call the games cute-em-ups. I think.
I've never heard that.
Oh,
Okay.
so Moon Patrol could be possible shmup.
Oh man. Okay.
Oh, dude, no.
It's
All
okay.
right, I need to pump you up
No,
right now.
you got it. It's all good.
Pretend like you're in an 80s movie and you're in a montage, like when
Cobra Kai,
Rocky's
baby.
training for Drago. Like, pretend like that's you, except you're playing Xevious and not training to fight Drago. Can you do that? Does
Yeah.
that pump you up at all?
It-
All right. Just
like I
think
said, I
you're
think-
in a barn right now and your family's all in the barn and you're picking them up to do like workouts and yeah. Okay, so Twins Arcade said a cute-em-up is like it's like a Japanese games with flowers and it looks all pretty and stuff, or something like that.
I'm getting closer to the mothership.
Okay, Jeff.
I'm
is
nowhere
feeling
near the high
confident.
score. I am.
He's-
Oh, here it is.
As far as I know, he's 24,170, so he's quite a bit away from his highest score of 75,000.
Oh.
And I think he just died. Jeff.
I got whacked.
Galaga would be a shmup. Yes, it would.
Galagas?
Yeah, that's a shoot 'em up. Yeah, totally. I think.
I thought a
I don't
shmup
know.
was a side-scrolling game. Am I wrong?
No. I think shmup means. Hold on. Now you're gonna make me look up the official description.
I want some clarification, Retro Ralph.
Hold on. All right, hold on.
Oh
Shmup
man!
Definition.
Oh shoot! I'm done.
Okay, so shmup. Oh man, Jeff, I'm sorry. So shoot 'em ups,
Gosh.
also known as shmups, is a subgenre of the shooter video game series, which are in turn a subgenre of action video. Oh gosh, of action video games. It says the genre's roots can be traced back to earlier shooting games, including target shooting electromechanical games of the mid 20th century. Wow. Okay, it says the shoot 'em up genre was established by the hit game Space Invaders.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's different. I've never heard of that. I always thought of it as a side-scrolling game. I never thought of it as just the regular Galaga or the.
Well,
Hey,
it says,
that's good to know.
It says that characteristics of a shoot 'em up would be an action game where the game is usually viewed from a top-down or side view perspective. So you're actually kind of right. So I think you're right. Moon Patrol could be considered a shoot 'em up then, I think, if that's the definition. So there you go.
Schnapps. DK Mikey says Schnapps. The Everett Show.
Okay. Anyways.
So Ralph, our next segment is something special. It's called Hot
right.
Topic. So let me go to.
Okay. I'm
Let
ready.
me go back to the dashboard. So everybody, in this segment, I'm going to do something whenever I have a guest like Sir Ralph here. And Todd, is Todd still out there in chat? Did he
He's
leave
there.
it? Did he fall
No,
asleep?
he's there. Nope, he's there. Well,
Okay.
he might be sleeping, but he is there.
So this segment is going to be called Hot Topics. So we're going to pick a
Alright.
topic of discussion for Ralph is going to go first. He's going to give his opinion on the topic. Then I'm going to say what I think, and then we definitely will open it up to chat. So our first hot topic, Ralph, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Would you install an LCD in place of an original CRT? Would you?
Well, Jeff, I actually did in my NARC because my NARC, when I bought it, was $550. It was from an arcade operator, and he had an LCD in it because he couldn't find a medium res, or I don't know what happened, but the medium res, he took it out for some reason. So I did, but I now, literally as of today, have just replaced that LCD with a CRT. So for me, it was a transitional period while I'm waiting to find a CRT. So would I did, so I guess, yes, I would, but I would prefer a CRT over the LCD all day of the week, but.
Denny K says never. Now listen, I don't know my thoughts on that. There's nothing in none of my retro games have an LCD in it. Stringer Films, hell no, hell no, hell no. No ifs, ands, or buts. Listen, I get it. I get it. When you have 70 games and you want to keep them running, that's tricky. Like literally, I don't know. I don't want to do it. The only LCD I have that had a CRT in it was my Star Wars Episode 1. Can you guys see it back there? I do not regret putting the LCD in that. That's amazing. And I figured I'd get a pass since a lot of the pinball machines like Star Wars, like some of the modern ones have LCDs in it. I don't want to do it, but if I have to put one in to keep my games running during fantasy football, I don't know.
I mean, here's my problem with it, Jeff. Here's my biggest problem is they just don't look good in the game. They like somehow, and it's not just the way they look. It's two things. I don't think it looks as good as a CRT even close, because it's just, you don't have the glow, you don't have the scan lines. But then the thing that really bothers me is you can't make it. It makes the whole cabinet not look authentic anymore. It's like if someone.
That's true, Ralph.
Yeah.
That's true. But Todd brings up a really good point. DK Mikey says I have an LCD monitor as a temporary exception, but Todd brings up a good point. He says a large scale of arcades may have trouble keeping the television sets running, and LCDs may make for a better reliable option 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. I agree with that. So if I don't know though. I mean, do you lose dude points for putting an LCD in? I don't know. I'm with you, Ralph. Go ahead. I'm listening, dude.
The local arcade here, the one that I went to visit, that Castles and Coasters, they don't actually have or pay for a full-time tech. So they kind of share the responsibilities. So they have a bunch of new games, and those new games all have LCDs because it's like the raw thrills stuff. And they have put some LCDs in certain games. They don't look the best, but for them, it's almost like they can't keep it running. They, like what Todd said, they actually don't have the adequate staff to keep it running.
Okay, well, RetroPug says something. There needs to be, and Ralph, we've talked about this endlessly. There needs to be a modern 4:3 aspect ratio option with the scan lines that is reliable. What do you think?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and by the way, there was someone spamming the chat.
I saw that. Hot girls and boys in video chat, baby.
Yeah,
hey.
that's good. It means when you get spammed like that, it means that your live
Ralph,
stream is going well.
You know it's good when you've been spammed by hot girls and boys in video chat.
I did want to say one thing, and you and I have talked about this, Jeff, a lot. If someone could make an LCD that I could drop in that looked like a CRT, meaning it almost had the glass curvature and everything, and actually looked like it, I'd be a little bit more inclined to want to basically imagine if it was so authentic looking that you couldn't tell the difference with, in software, they figured out how to make it look like a tube. That would be awesome. And maybe I'd consider it if it looked really good.
I agree.
But
if there was some kind of
tech,
glass, I agree. Ralph, I agree. If they had some way to put maybe a glass like overlay over it and then have the LCD be modern, or some tech that would be similar. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's a bummer, but I think we both agree on this one. It's
We
like
agree.
we don't want to do it, but if there's something where we had to keep a game running while we acquire a CRT, we both would do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, okay. Are you ready for the next topic? What is the one game title you wish you had? Everybody in chat, there's got to be that one game that you got to have it, you want it, you might not be able to get it. So Ralph, I'm going to open it up to you first. What is the one game you wish you had?
Okay, so this might be a little bit of a cheating. I'm cheating a little bit on this one because so you know I picked up that Williams multi, and the reason why I picked that up is because I want to play Robotron. I'm having a really hard time in 2022 finding a Robotron at a good price, but it is the one game that I love Eugene Jarvis and everything the guy's done in his career, and it's one of those games that's just so fun. I wish I had a Robotron, and I'm bummed that in today's prices, it costs a lot to find it to buy one. So
now Retropug in chat says Quantum. I'm looking at some of the Cinestars and Tappers. Nick, yep, love those. Wizard of War, Dryer Lint 17, Wizard of War, Moon Patrol, Patrick. Stringer, we'll have to revisit that one. That might make my next
yeah, that's a
Lost
longer
Chat.
question.
Yes. Twins Arcade told me to go away.
A lot of Smash TV. There's a lot of Smash TV in there, but that's a great game.
I will say, Ralph, on this note, I've been collecting since 1989, and Scott can agree, and maybe Todd can chime in on this. It has not been easy to get Robotron. Robotron's never been, like, even though you think it's a common game, it took me a long time to get a Robotron. So thanks to my...
know, Jeff?
Hard.
Are you familiar with how many? I don't really know. Like, I never looked it up. Do you know how many Robotrons were made?
I'm not sure. You'd think that might be... You know what? It's tough. I know the Bally Midway or the Bally serial numbers are hard to come by. I don't really know what the Williams ones are. Atari's are very documented. So Atari's really good documentation on the serial numbers. But
oh my
gosh,
gosh,
Ralph.
Jeff, I have to interrupt for 1 second.
Yes.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's
Dude.
103 to 102 Suns. They're winning by 1 point.
Dude. I'm rooting
Okay.
for
All
NLG.
right, well, I have it up at the same time.
Keep
Oh
it
my
up there,
God.
Ralph. Just hold your excitement. I think
All right.
the Phoenix Suns can do this. Tapper's good. Tapper's very hard to find. You wouldn't. Cubert's not easy to get. Some of these games are just not really. TNT says Digger is the future. Digger is the future.
Isn't that the one game that Todd has that loves that? It's that cocktail.
It
Isn't
is.
it like one of the only ones or something? Yeah.
I remember at the 2019 Pinball Expo, him and Doc Mack got into a heated discussion on, is Doc's Digger real? I know Todd's is.
Oh.
That was a discussion point.
Like he thinks it's a conversion or something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. All right.
Now, Retro Ralph, I think Sir Todd in the TNT bunch, they're going to be my next guests in probably 2 weeks.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Which I will say to everybody out there, that will be my 100th episode. I know I've been doing this for a while, but that'll actually be I take my time with my videos, but that'll be my 100th episode. So I'm going to do some fun stuff, including some bloopers. I've never shown the bloopers. The bloopers are good.
Jeff, have you ever seen this? Have you ever seen this game? Because I saw it at a show with Stringer Films. Have you ever seen Roy Clark, the Entertainer? It's like it's a pinball machine that's like it's like a cocktail table, but no, it's not even a cocktail table. It's almost like a piece of furniture, but the pinball machine is built into it.
Oh, somebody shared that with me the other day. Christopher Wells Graham out there shared that last night. It is the weirdest picture I've ever seen. It's like
there's one that keeps cycling around all the collectors in Phoenix. It
Really?
goes up for sale like once every, because I think everyone buys it thinking they're going to use it as a table, and then they're like, oh crap, this takes up a lot of room and it's not really that practical. So I don't know. I guess it was like one of those early days sort of fun little, pinball experiments, but it was kind of an interesting thing. I played it at Southern Fried Gaming Expo.
I couldn't believe that picture. It's real weird, but they did a lot of weird things to bring the players in to play their games. I think that was weird. Just how would you move that thing?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just looking at some of the chat. Dragon says something interesting. I know the Dragon's Lair isn't running the laser disc at Galloping Ghosts. That's okay because Dexter came out a while back. I don't think they make the Dexter anymore. It's actually a modern version. It's a replacement for the laser disc, which if I'm going to run Firefox or Dragon's Lair or Space Ace, I'm going to have a Dexter. Ralph, what's your thoughts on that?
I mean, I would love to, if I was going to buy one, I would love it to at least have the original Laserdisc player. Like, I'd be okay if the Laserdisc player was in it and non-functional and I just have the Dexter there. That'd be cool. Yeah, I mean, I would almost bought one. I tried to buy a Dragon's Lair. The guy's in Colorado. He will not allow me to arrange shipping. He's like, no, I won't.
Good.
I'm like, why?
You'll find one of those.
He won't do it. Yeah, but I want the original one. I just love that cabinet, the original Dragon's Lair cabinet. But,
it's cool. Okay,
yeah, it's so
Ralph,
cool.
Are you ready for our last topic? What would be your dream pinball machine theme? Everybody out there that loves pinball, what would your dream theme be? Like what? I'm going to open the floor to you, Ralph.
Okay, so I feel that they did not do Back to the Future justice in its original pinball machine. I would love for Stern or someone to pick that up and do it the right way. Get all the original voice actors in it, like really knock it out of the park and do a solid Back to the Future pinball machine. That would be my dream because it's one of my favorite movies of all time. So
I can't confirm this, Ralph, but that's been rumored for a while. There's been a rumor about that one, and John Borg's been linked to it. I don't know what's true or what's not true. I'm not saying anything out there that's not been said before, but there's a rumor. Encore's Arcade, Christopher Reeve's Superman, absolutely. That'd be a great pin.
That would be.
I think Beetlejuice would be phenomenal. I think, something else I would like to see, I really would like to see original themes. Like, there's so many themes out there of just movies and TV shows and music. Ralph, I would like to see something original. What do you think?
Yeah, Nick Madsen brought this up to me, and I don't know, Jeff, if you were a big Karate Kid fan of that movie, but they created the series that comes after Karate Kid called Cobra Kai. It's basically after all of that happened. Cobra Kai has become like almost a cult following thing. That would be a really cool pinball machine because you could incorporate all of the Karate Kid stuff into it. It would be really cool, but it's definitely more like, I know, Jeff, we're not that different in age, but I think it would be more like my generation would flip out over a Karate Kid / Cobra Kai.
I would definitely love that because I love the Karate Kid. I love the whole. If you want to know what the '80s is about, watch the original Karate Kid.
Yeah,
there's even an arcade in that one too. Todd Tuckey's kind of chiming in here on some things about. I suggest. Wait, this is the Twins. Back to the Future pin by Paul. A lot of people in chat like the Superman thing. Big Trouble in Little China's something out. Puck Chucker says Big Trouble in Little China, which is cool. Andy's Odyssey says Futurama, the TV show. Wait, did I see something? Is Mason in there?
He's there, yeah. What's
Mason,
up, Mason? He's in there,
dude.
yeah. And Nick and his wife's in there too. Mandy Madsen
Nick
is also
and
in
Mandy,
the chat.
how are you guys doing tonight? Give me a Friday
Mandy's
the 13th.
Actually pretty good. Mandy's pretty solid at Donkey Kong, by the way. Like, she's actually really good.
Lost Boys, Anchorman, Freddy Krueger, Pulp Fiction. There's so many great themes.
Ooh, Pulp Fiction would be interesting for sure.
I'm just looking. Robo Wars, that's different. That'd be different. That'd be pretty cool.
Someone mentioned Scarface. That could be interesting too.
That'd be really cool. Here's one. I'm going to throw this one out, and I cannot believe this hasn't been made. Scooby-Doo. I mean, if I'm a marketing person, kids, family, never been a Scooby-Doo pin. Nope.
Oh, that's interesting.
And I'm thinking, why not? I know one of those companies owns the Warner Brothers rights. How great would Scooby-Doo be? You could make a commemorative version of that. Like, there was different versions of Scooby-Doo. I would want to see the early 70s, late 60s version with the artwork, but
that'd be cool, actually.
I mean, that would be a home run. I mean, how many people like Scooby-Doo? I think it would be amazing. Tommy Boy pin. I like it.
I'm sorry, Jeff. I'm distracted. There's 19 seconds left, and we're winning. So
No.
I'm here, but I'm just
Say
trying
hello to my little friend. Okay, now listen, everybody.
Poltergeist.
We're
That'd
gonna.
be freaky.
We are going a little longer, like not too much longer, Ralph. We won't keep you too long. We are going to go a little longer, but that for now, that is our hot topic thing. We're going to do that whenever we have a guest. So
That was
Todd,
fun.
like my next guest is going to be Todd Tuckey in a couple weeks, and I'm going to have some pinball people be a part of this. I'm going to have Jen out there. She is a great pinball player. She lives in Columbus. She wants to come and be a part of it. I know Emoto. I've talked to her. So there's an endless list of great guests, and I'm going to definitely have Ralph back a lot. So Ralph's going to be collaborating. So Ralph, well, I'm just trying to think of what else we can talk to real quick. Check your score real quick. I'll show, while you're looking at your score, does everybody want to take a look at the PTZ camera view here? So this is what's going on tonight. So this is what my setup looks like. So I've got, this is the game dash or the game stage here where I'm going to put my game and I have all my equipment. Let's see what else we got going on. So as you can see from this view, you can see some of my bank of games there in the middle. Thanks, Jeff. Thanks, Ralph. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Yeah. Oh, there's so many things we could do. We're kind of running out of time, Retro Ralph. Hold on.
I know.
It goes
just
fast.
doesn't last long enough.
Let's go back to the dash. But we got some business to take care of with Sir Todd. Digger sucks.
Okay.
So boring.
That's fighting words.
Todd,
Uh-oh.
Todd, did you see that?
Oh, no.
Timmy said Digger sucks. Is it true? Wait,
Wait, someone's commenting on your cushions. What's going on
Where?
with the cushions, Jeff? I was going to ask you that, too.
in the Buckeye State, it's still winter, just old man winter's not letting go, so it's cold out there. It's 40 degrees here. Those are my exterior cushions. I just bring them in. That's a lot of cushions. Yep, cushions. Oh, what else is going on out there? Big Bang Theory pinball. That's pretty cool. Timmy needs a thrashing. Timmy needs a thrashing. Hey, Ralph, on that note, tell everybody where you're going to be this weekend and tell them what you're working on.
Yeah, so I'm going to be at ZapCon this weekend. That's in Phoenix at the Mesa Convention Center in Phoenix, Arizona. It's a pinball and arcade game convention. It's a regional one here, but a lot of people do fly in for it, so that's pretty cool. And they haven't had it for the last 2 years because of COVID, so everyone's really excited and fired up for it. And there's a crazy, a lot of people contribute their own personal collection games so people can experience them. And this year, the lineup is actually crazy. I'm bringing 2 Atari War Final Assault games that are networked. It's sort of the this first-person / third-person shooter. It's kind of toward the tail end of when arcade games were sort of dying out, but it's pretty fun. A lot of people didn't experience it because of the fact of when it came out. And right now, what I'm working on is I'm trying to get my NARC up and running. Which Jeff, thank you for helping me today. And
Monitors.
Beautiful medium res CRT in it now, and it looks awesome. So.
Get a hold of Carrie Hardy. We like Carrie. Carrie's super cool. Oh wait, Ralph, real quick. I want to share something with the entire audience while we got an audience. So I want to share the love with Sir Todd. So here's a video clip of Sir Todd. He's got a message for everybody out there.
All right.
Ha ha ha. Have you ever attended one of my best offer sales? Well, you should. You register here. You're registered forever. And we're going to have these sales every 2 to 4 weeks. And we get rid of all this crap. And I mean crap. I want to sell it to you. I don't know what just fell in the back, but did you hear that? We have so much garbage to get rid of, and you need it. See, what we do is we list the stuff here. So I'm going over this sale coming up on May 1st, Sunday. So chance to get a Galaxian or Centipede boards, all kinds of circuit boards and parts. All this garbage we don't want to deal with anymore. And you have a chance to buy it. So register right there. And I better see you there too. And I will be in one of Jeff's upcoming shows too. Okay, Jeff, I'm done.
Good night. Now get out!
All right, everybody. So, like I said, what did you think, Ralph? Did you like it?
I try to buy Todd's garbage all the time. Yeah.
Todd's helped me out on a lot of its garbage. So, Todd's this Sunday, May 1st, everybody. I've got a link in chat of Todd's website. You can register there. It's his best offer sale, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I always support everybody in the hobby. So, Sir Todd, thank you for being a part of the hobby, and thank you for all that you do. I think always great parts. Ralph, I always see you attempting to buy stuff from...
I did, but I bought a whole lot of baby pack parts that I needed. So like I'm trying to gear up. So if I ever have a problem with the baby pack, I'm good. And I bought a whole lot of boards for baby pack. So there's been time, but I do lose a lot too. I don't always win. But the thing about Todd's auctions, they're fun. You know, it's fun to hang out even if you're not buying. But he ships really fast. So if it's something where you need a part and it's a project you want to get done quick, he usually gets the stuff to you pretty damn fast, which is pretty cool.
You got that right. And I will say this, in one of my videos, Sir Todd helped me get my Attack from Mars running with a DMD. So I used one of Todd's sales to actually get the DMD. So his stuff, I've been to TNT. You would not believe the stuff Todd has available and for sale. What the hell is going on with
You know
my
what I
mic?
need, Jeff, though?
Yeah.
I gotta see. I'm going to have to ask Todd either privately, but I need Vidiot boards. I want to have a couple of Vidiot boards, at least a couple, just in case something happens. Because I love Baby Pack, and you're part of the reason why.
I need
when
one.
I was at, yeah.
A Vidiot. But
it was
yes.
so fun.
You know, and Todd probably does have some Vidiot boards. Maybe. But yeah,
Gotta
Ralph.
get an extra.
That's
Need
the
a
hardest
Vidiot.
part to get, Ralph, on the Baby Pack.
Someone needs to FPGA the Vidiot board,
Mm-hmm.
but that'd be kind of cool just to make a more reliable. But whatever, it is what it is.
Ralph, so what else you got going on?
Oh man, Jeff, I don't know. I got I'll disclose this because it's your show, but I sold my upright road blasters for a cockpit road blasters, and it needs work. This thing is rough, Jeff. It doesn't look good, but I'm so excited because that's a fun restoration, like making a cockpit road blasters look nice again. But I'm gonna mod something on it. I know this might be thought of as a bad thing, but I think I'm going to add like a subwoofer or something in it to give it a little bit more oomph, because I think that'd be really fun. So I have to figure out a way to do that maybe doesn't ruin the integrity of the cabinet. So I'll have to figure that out.
Now, Ralph, while you were talking about that project, Todd says that we will be offering tested Vidiot boards. Yeah. So I would definitely get a hold of Todd.
Oh, wow. All right, cool.
Yep.
That's awesome. Good news.
Yep.
So now you and I are going to be competing for those, though, because you need them too.
I got to work. I just need one spare one. That's all.
All right. I only need one spare one, too. So if Todd has 2 spares, that's cool.
I think he will. Todd's good people. He's good people. So
He's very good people.
Ralph, real quick in chat, what's everybody out there working on? Does anyone have some other words or some other things you want to talk about in chat before we wrap it up for this Thursday? This goes fast. It does go fast.
It really does. I'm looking right now.
Dragon
so we'll give it a
says
second.
cockpit games are the best.
So Stringer is suggesting I use a transducer, so a bass shaker instead of a subwoofer, because that actually wouldn't really ruin anything, because you actually secure those to a piece of wood, so you're not cutting holes or anything. So that's a good idea, actually. Todd says, I'm the Vidiot PCB board master of the world.
He is the board master. The board master.
I am the Vidiot.
Okay, Ralph, I will say this. Oh, wait. Ghouls and Ghost Restoration.
That's fun.
So Denny's working on his Ghouls and Ghost Restoration. That's a fun game. Tempest is in the garage, ready for the basement. When will Ralph do a chat with Justin? JJ.
I don't know.
When will Ralph do a
see.
chat with Justin?
I don't know.
Is
I'll
that
have to see.
secret?
I don't think so. I'm literally finishing up my
Oh, sorry.
Oh, versus Excite Bike and Hang On. Those are exciting.
Those are great games. I bet
Yeah.
Mousy would marry Todd if he wasn't already taken.
You're probably right on that.
Good stuff. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, Todd, no.
Read this, Todd. No. No.
He says he junked perhaps 20 baby Pac-Mans over the years. What? Todd, no. Didn't you know that they were going to be super popular? And actually, I don't think they really are, but...
Okay, RetroPug has a question. He's trying to figure out why the sound on his mouse trap does not work. We're going to have to investigate that, Sir Scott. The RetroPug. Night Striker uses 2 to 4 inch speakers for that effect.
Oh, really? Okay. So there was transducers or something for... That's cool. I'm surprised it being that old, it would have done that, but...
Timmy says, were you having pillow fights with all those pillows? No, Timmy. It's for outdoor entertainment. Okay? I should have said that. It's for... No, I got a patio out there, and that's where everybody... Hey, check out Ralph's channel. We had a beverage, and we talked about games on the patio.
Yeah, we were on the patio.
Yeah.
That's when the cicada bugs were going crazy. Yeah. I thought we were literally going to die from cicada bugs, but...
So Patrick 5 Trick says, play another game. I don't know if we're going to have time tonight, but we will do more in the future. I could, but I think Ralph wants to get going soon.
I'm really excited, by the way, to do that live gameplay thing. By the way, the Suns won, so I'm happy now.
That's good.
I'm excited to do it like a head-to-head. We got to figure out how to do that soon because it'd be really fun.
Ralph, do you have time for one more game? Should I go at one more game? You got time?
Yeah.
Or
let's do one more.
Is Kim calling you? Kim might. Hey.
She hasn't yet. She gets out of work right now, so I do want to.
Okay, we got to wrap it up.
There's a couple of things, Jeff, that I was supposed to do before she got home that I haven't done yet. And normally I scramble to get those things done.
I'll get you out.
She thinks, she thinks I did them.
We'll hold off on playing a game because we will do our challenge soon. So Mandy says, I'm ready to buy more pinball machines after Galloping Ghost.
Oh.
Mandy brings up a great point. Ralph, Mandy's bringing up a great point, though.
The women were kicking our asses at pinball at Galloping Ghost.
Okay.
They were beating us bad.
Now, Mandy, I saw the video, actually, of your intensity levels on the Donkey Kong. I was like, okay, Mandy's
She's
a gamer.
super focused. You can't even talk to her. She's like, she's in the zone.
Okay, wait a minute. Am I allowed to? Oh, it won't let me do it. Nick just retracted a comment. Mandy, do you approve that? Nick, he retracted it. That must mean that...
RetroPug has an awesome name for a segment called Pillow Talk. She totally
Pillow Talk. Who said that? Oh, yeah.
RetroPug.
Today on a special Arcade Hollywood, we have Pillow Talk. I'm just reading some chat. Galloping Ghost Arcade open every day again now. Yes, Twins Arcade says that the Galloping Ghost is. Bells and Chimes, good people.
I think he's talking about the pinball because they actually reopened that. Yeah, that full time, I think.
Stringer says Mandy kills it at Donkey Kong. And then Nick is loving it. No, Mandy's loving that.
Hey, do you know that she made a tweet impersonating Billy Mitchell, and it got a ton of views?
Who did?
It got Mandy. She actually dressed up and wore the tie and everything, and it got like a ton of views. It was really funny, actually.
When did she do that?
I think it was, I want to say it might have been around Halloween. It's really good. I wish you had the ability to bring it up, but if I don't know how we could bring it up right now, but it was awesome.
Did Mandy have the USA tie?
I don't know if it was USA, but she did a pretty good job. It was pretty close. It was pretty close. Yeah, you'll have to go check her out on Twitter to see it. I'm sure it's still there, but.
So RetroPug says, in another Pillow Talk, we talk about our feelings in video games and just dream. Okay. Too funny. My wife is the best. Stringer Films. So Ralph, do you have anything else you want to say before we sign off for the night? We actually went 12 minutes over. We could probably go longer, but I want to get Ralph back. Because I have lots of respect for Kim and the ladies of our gaming. Hey, that's another topic. Does your partner really support the hobby? So lucky,
we should
lucky
definitely
for
have
me,
that in a future episode.
and we should have them on to talk about it. So Trisha never comes in the barn. But she's super supportive of the hobby, super supportive, because it gets me out of the house. Did I say that?
She was in the barn last time.
She was.
She came in last time. She said hello. So
Yep.
when we were planning the last show. So
So-
no, I don't really have anything new. I'm just I'm excited that you had me on, and this was super fun, and I hope that we can do it again. And
We
I'm
will,
really
Ralph.
excited about. I love the format. Like, it's very professional. I love the segments. It's really fun, and the community is awesome. Like, we just have a cool community of people that help each other out. And I think the one thing that I feel was really exciting when I started getting more into like the original arcade equipment is like finding the parts and talking to different people and people that have things that maybe are just sitting on shelves. They're very willing to, if you can find out that they have it, they're very willing to help you. And I think that was like the coolest part, is everyone just wants to keep the games running because everyone has this love for them and a passion for them. So that's probably the most fun thing. And I can tell just by the chat, everyone that's in here has that same passion for the hobby. So it's really cool.
No, Ralph, I think you hit on something very, very interesting. I think both the pinball hobby community and the arcade game community, everybody's super cool. They will always help you get a game going. It's just so fun. So Nick says,
I mean, today, Jeff,
Yeah.
when I was having the narc problem, even though I ended up kind of figuring it out, but like 4 different people were like, "Oh, you're having the problem," and they were all kind of working together, and you were helping me, and it was just cool. Like, everyone just wanted to help get it running again.
yeah, we want to
So-
help you. And like I said, everybody's great in both hobbies. The pinball community is amazing. So is the video game community. Listen, I want to say something real quick. And I am the beat Ort. Todd, what's that mean?
I think he meant to say, "and I am the best part."
Oh, the best part. Todd, you are the best part.
I think, yeah, it's just a
Ralphie
typo.
says his wife is understanding. Thank you, Analyzer. Good show. I appreciate it. No, wait. We'll get you out of here, Ralph. So Nick and Mandy sent me a picture of the Billy Mitchell thing. They might end up being picture of the week next week. So stay
yeah.
tuned.
You have it, so you saw it.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Just
okay.
because my computer, I'm like half petrified that I'm going to crash my computer after last week. But Nick and Mandy, I will use that picture. We'll make that picture of the week. And then, like I said, everybody else out there, please send me a picture because I will actually incorporate that into this show. And we want to share the love with that. Twins Arcade says, how about Todd? How about Todd last year at PinFest? Marco Special is interviewing him and helping someone. Yeah, that's cool. Marco Specialties is great. Denny K, yep. Okay, everybody, I want to thank Ralph for being a special guest. We're going to actually log out right now and we're going to close the show out. But please, Ralph is going to be at, what'd you say that the show was, Ralph?
ZapCon
Zap.
in Mesa, Arizona this weekend.
So if you're in the Arizona area, please go see Ralph. Check his channel out. Check Todd out. Check the twins out. And anybody else in chat. And I want to tell everybody, please tune in next week. And thank you for being supportive. And happy Thursday. Ralph, I'll talk to you.
Hit that like button.
Hit the like button
on the way out.
See you
Thanks,
guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it.